Hello guys, just want to come on here, give a quick weekly review of the trades I took this week. Just looking at the economic calendar, I trade AM red folder days, so my interest lies Monday and Thursday, just based on the economic calendar. So then going to the charts, and on Monday, well, let's start with the higher time frame. So before this weekly candle had formed, if you look at my last weekly outlook, I was looking at this internal range liquidity pool right here. So if we drop down to the 1 hour on Monday, we tag this H1 internal here. And I'll drop down to my entry time frame. So on Monday we had 8:30 news, and we tagged that H1 for value gap here. So I took this M15 2022 model. I don't know why this SIBI didn't show up. So I took this M15 long. I knew that we're not going to get to this weekly SIBI today, so I dropped down to the 4 hour to get a target that was below that weekly imbalance. And here's that weekly imbalance. And on the 4 hour I was longing, so I wanted to target this imbalance on the H4. And I'd take this over and over again because of time and price. We flip this current week's new week opening gap as support. See the bodies respecting consequent encroachment of it. We displace at 8:30, and then we get massive displacement. It just didn't quite work out. Could have targeted, an M15 high below that. You can see it just stopped us at lunch. Then it ran to a profit objective, which is fine. It just means that it's a losing transaction. So that was Monday's trade. FOMC I don't trade. But however, I do want to mention I'm coming to the chart Thursday, and now I'm looking at, what has Tuesday have done? What has Wednesday done? I'm recognizing the fact that by the time we get to Thursday AM session, Tuesday we drop down and we're gravitating back to this current week's new week opening gap. Same with Wednesday, we pump, then overnight we come right back to new week opening gap. This is important because I want you to realize how this week has panned out completely. We're like flipping this week's current new week opening gap, so that tells me it's seek and destroy. Monday we raid this high, this range high, this range low. Wednesday, this range high. Thursday, this range low. And then Friday we take this range low, and then this range high. So we're not displacing, we're not trending, we're purely seek and destroy. It's not running external lows. It's just, coming 50 to 75% of the range and then going back to the other side. So that's a classic seek and destroy profile. So Monday I took that long, still looking for that weekly SIBI. Let me redraw that. So now on the 15-minute on Thursday, here's where I thought we would have a good run, but I got proven wrong. So overnight, way below midnight, we have this stop run. So to me, this was like, okay, London manipulated, and we're gonna have a nice run to that weekly internal today. So on my entry time frame, 15-minute, we displace massive displacement leg higher. I didn't get filled by 12, but if I go to the 1 hour, if I don't get filled, I'll go to the 1 hour, and on the 12 o'clock candle, I'll consider a trade. So here I was like, okay, we had the stop run, that weekly SIBI's right there, and on the hourly chart, we're displacing higher, 2022 model, way below midnight. So I was like, oh, this is it, and just didn't happen, which is fine. But I take this over and over again. See, I have a process every week. I follow the same trade plan. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And so I longed here, and then by end of day, it basically was break even. So longs on Monday. I was looking for this weekly objective all week. Stopped out on Monday. Thursday, I was like, this was it, and you know, just didn't work out. It's just fine. So -1R on a week like this is absolutely amazing. Yeah, -1% in conditions like this. I'm still in the game. I mean, I'm still green on the month. A week like this isn't going to destroy me. Actually, it teaches me more about myself and how I operate within my model. And the fact that I remain calm and stoic throughout all of this really shows my development. Not bothered by my results this week, but I do want to come on here and show you this week was very fickle and hard to trade, so don't beat yourself up. With that being said, I do want to bring up why I think it was also a tricky week. So this week we had a contract switch. It doesn't show March contract, but this week was the contract switch week where the volume and open interest was greater than the March contract. So I think they just held it here for the rollover for next week, which I'm on now. But that brings me into next week's outlook. I want to start doing my reviews and outlooks in one video. So I'm still also -1R with barely any, body candle on the weekly chart. I mean, it's all I can do on my end. But looking for this weekly internal range still. So looking for longs this week. If we go internal, then we should seek external. I mean, I can't forecast what it's gonna do. I'm interested in this internal range tag, and then go from there. And with the news, I'll bring up the news. Here, I'll show you the executions I took. So that H4 I was looking at, the M15 entry, and that buy side stop ran and then went to that. So this is all not hindsight, just didn't work out, and it's unfortunate. And then Thursday, the H1 execution, and now next week's outlook. So right off the bat, Monday, 9:45 news. I'm gonna wait post news, look for 10 to 11 to form my model, probably long to that weekly internal. If that doesn't happen, then Thursday, Friday, I'll look for a setup. So quick outlook. Weekly internal is my draw. You can see we're in a consolidation pattern on the daily chart, and this order block is holding. So looking for this daily buy side, and then this weekly internal. How we trade above these highs is going to be telling on the daily chart. If we reject here, then we'll go to sell side, but I favor this going to that weekly internal and trading to this and through it to this. So quick little weekly outlook. Should be a simple week. Wait for the news to drop, trade your plan, and let the results tell you what it needs. Just follow your plan. Good week, good luck, and good trading.